What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another pre-market watch list today. So what we're going to cover are some penny stocks, some indexes, and then pretty much that's really it. And then also the NFT craze, which is really just DLPN and TKAT. And then we'll touch on GameStop. As you guys know probably by now, they went down on earnings about 50 points. So we'll take a look at it. All right, so first things we'll start here with is ZKIN. Now, this stock has actually been performing very well over the past half year, couple months or so. Um, just recently, we've been going through these really big jumps, big dips, big jumps. Either way, this company's performing pretty well recently. I've actually gotten about 4 to 5 different emails to actually do a paid sponsorship to market this company on my YouTube channel to give it more attention. So part of me knows behind the scenes that they've been working on marketing this company to get it out there and get it more noticed because I've been contacted on multiple occasions to do a paid video sponsorship sort of thing to promote ZKIN. And thus far declined because I didn't want to be associated with getting paid for promoting any sort of stock. So I haven't done it, but I know they've reached out to me, which then tells me they've probably been reaching out to others. So again, take it for what it's worth. That being said, overall, like this is a pretty bullish setup. The only thing that you have to really be concerned about with ZKIN is that at $14.90 and at that's it. So it has long-term 4-hour resistance here at 1492. But it's been able to consistently trade over the daily chart resistance. So right now, theoretically, your support's $11 and your resistance is like 1492. Intraday, you're way overbought. You should start to sell down from here on ZKIN, or you should probably pull back down towards 1349. So we're not really bullish as the price is at 1490. We anticipate ZKIN to come back down today, and then maybe at a later date comes back up to break this or later in the day. So either way, we're bearish on ZKIN going forward today into the open because it's close to 15. As it pulls back and gets down, say 1240s, down here 1130s, then we would be more bullish again. So for right now, prices are just too high. We're too close to resistance on the 4-hour chart. We expect ZKIN to come down. But overall, it kind of is decently bullish. But we are into an overbought section, so we're not long biased anymore. All right. Okay, I know, a lot going on there. All right, so to the next one, which will be DLPN. We'll take a look at this. DLPN, I'm not even really sure if I'm going to trade today. The stock is so overhyped, so overbought. I mean, this is just what happens with penny stocks. So there's just because the craze going on with NFT, the stock went from 5 all the way to 38. So it's overbought. Price target is $10 to $12 right now. Or actually, let me rephrase that. The price target of the stock is $8.80 back to $10.50. That's right now the price target. So overall, we're bearish the stock. Doesn't mean it couldn't go up today. Doesn't mean it can't go up tomorrow. But overall, we're bearish the prices until we retrace back down to about 10 to 11. But doesn't mean we couldn't do some long bias trading throughout the day. So this is down here, this blue line, like that's pretty much support. Everything else is just doesn't even matter really to us. So we expect in the future you will see DLPN down towards the prices of 12 to 14. Okay, so might do a little bit of shorting on it, a little bit of long trading. We'll see. I didn't really trade it yesterday other than a little bit early in the morning. Got taken for 410 bucks. Then I didn't trade anything on it for the rest of the day. Okay, next thing we'll talk about is GameStop really quickly. So GameStop had earnings. As we had told everybody, it was probably going to go down. I mean, who cares? Whatever, it went down. Oh, you're right. But anyway, it goes down. It's almost a no-brainer to me. But I think you're going to see an attempt to continue this short move, maybe even as low as 129. So ideally what we'd be doing is going for a breakdown short of the pre-market low, which is also a breakdown short below the daily chart 1 deviation mark, I'm pretty sure. So we'd be going for a daily chart deviation breakdown short, which is at 151. You can see that yellow line, 151. That's why we have this line here marked off, that red solid line, to represent the daily chart, one deviation support. That's where the earnings went down. Stop, that's where we retested after hours, stop. And so if we can get below 150 during the day, then we could force a new breakdown short, maybe targeting down to our next deviation, which would be on the 4-hour chart, which is at 127.40. So if we go to the 4-hour chart, you'll see this little white trend line and the 50 moving average. So if we can break this price, then we could suggest we get a snap down towards 131.28. And it's definitely possible because that 131.28 doesn't even exist outside of 3 deviations on the day. So it's still within the realm of trading activity for today. So might watch GameStop for a short down. All right. Next thing we'll talk about is TKAT, because this is the other NFT stock that's just getting blown up. I think yesterday we mentioned this was pretty much overbought, and our price targets on TKAT were back down to, well, they're $21. Yesterday we said it was $15.91. That was our target. Not that it was our target. I'm just saying that's overall where the price is going to end up going. So right now it's 21.22 and 35.85 are the new targets on the downside. So first target here on the downside is 35.73, and then the next target down is 21. So if this holds up another day, then this target's going to go up and it'll probably be about 39, and that means we've pretty much already met target. So they do move, they repaint and they move as the stock moves, and people are like, oh, well, why do they move? It's like, well, if you want accurate, legitimate price levels, then it has to move. They can't just stay still. That doesn't make sense. So anyways, still going to be bearish on TKAT overall. Price targets back down to about $21 for now. Okay. All right. And now for the next thing, which was, there was something else moving this morning, wasn't there? Oh, yeah, HOFV. So HOFV, we traded it yesterday, pretty good. Today, I don't really think, let's see, let me just double check. We may or may not be trading this today. So right now, long-term resistance is $7.81. It has been strong. I mean, if you look at the progression of the stock, you know, a couple days up, pull back, couple days up, pull back, couple days up now. So progression's strong. I'm not crazy with the setup because we are overbought, but with the way we progress, it seems still stronger on the bull side than the bear side. So kind of playing this one by year. So I'll help you just kind of understand it a little better. This price point of $7.81 is the legitimate resistance on the way up. And then support on the way down is really $6, which would be this 3 deviation mark here. So if magically we somehow fall down to this 6, then we could look for a bounce intraday around 6. If we push up and we fail 780, then might look to do a short off of 780. So right now playing it by year, but it's not on any of my action points. It's in the middle. So we're not coming off resistance and we're not coming off support. So we're just kind of in the middle of range where traders can do whatever they want to do. And for now, I'm not going to take part in any of that action. So HOFV, GameStop, ZKIN, TKAT, DLPN, those are of pretty much the main watches for us so far today. So other than that, I hope you guys learned something new. Hope that helps you guys throughout your day, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Take care.